around, jog lightly, shake your muscles out the way I told you to do this earlier. And you can do this a couple times a week, or eventually you can even do this possibly every day.
At the webcam.
Tyler, EHC, from New Jersey, is asking, you talk a bit in the interview with Tim about how important it is in exercise, sports, and life to be able to switch yourself on and off. What are your favorite techniques for making this rapid, efficient, and achievable by anyone? It's true that most people exist between the on and the off switch. They're unable to really turn on to put out high power. They're unable to really switch off and enjoy some rest or just have some endurance. So there's several things that you can do. One I already mentioned is those relaxation exercises. As in this exercise, just shake your limbs. Another technique that you could use is a technique called Jacobson's progressive relaxation. It pretty much means lying down, progressively tensing, build your muscles to relax. That makes you aware of the tension, and then makes you release the tension. Throughout the day and during your training, you should be particularly aware of your facial tension, because that takes a lot of effort and it does drain you. So be impassive. Meditation, breathing exercises from yoga, from kate, and so on. Definitely very helpful. When it comes to turning yourself on, the first thing you can do is do a proper set of morning exercises. Soviet research, decades ago, established that if you do a pleasant morning exercise, you do is you learn how to activate your muscles more intensely. It's done by training with lower repetitions. It's done by training with heavier weights. It's done by a perfect practice, approaching your training not as a workout, but as a practice. Nikki M. from Erie, Pennsylvania is asking, in the podcast, it's mentioned that to build strength, you shouldn't go to failure. How do you know when to?
Let's say that your typical set takes you 8 units of effort, and you're staying with.
And a couple of weeks from now, lifting the same weight takes 6 or 7 units of effort. You know that you've gotten stronger. Kid from San Francisco is asking, what is the best way to gain strength as you get older? Pavel's book, Power to the People, espoused heavy lifts. Going on 39 years old, I'm finding that this routine is way too hard on my joints. Step 1, go get your joints checked by a doctor. Step 2, get your head in the right place. My father is 77 years old, and he is deadlifting over 400 pounds without a belt, and he does not think himself as old. Dylan from Los Angeles is wondering, when does the 5-minute rest between sets apply? When does it not? There are 3 types of rest intervals. There is ordinary, stress, and stimulating. An ordinary interval allows you to pretty much recover your performance level by the time the next set rolls around. And that's roughly 3 to 5 minutes. A stress interval accumulates fatigue. So the more sets you do, the more tired you get. And finally, a stimulating interval allows you to perform better in the next set, and that may take 12 minutes or so. So unless your training program says otherwise, just go with the ordinary interval, about 3 to 5 minutes. Trey from Denver, Colorado is asking, the Army still has sit-ups on the physical fitness test. Any advice on training and maximizing the repetitions? First, get your abs strong, really strong. That means 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps with 3 to 5 minutes in between of an exercise that puts a lot of tension on your abdominal muscles. That could be strict leg raises, that could be the abdominal wheel, that can be strict weighted sit-ups. So once you've gotten that strength, then just do a very minimal practice of your repetition sit-up test, and you'll have no problem. Swalsh from Columbus, Ohio is asking, I know the deadlift is one of the best exercises, but I've gotten terrible back spasms from doing it. Is it my form? Can I approximate the deadlift's effects with something else that doesn't possibly injure me? Step 1, see a doc, a lifting doc. Find out what your restrictions and limitations are. Either you will learn that you can deadlift with proper form, possibly with some corrective exercises, enjoy some rest, or just have some endurance.
Okay, start the stream. Switch. I think it's good. Let's do 2 left. All right. Let's correct. Except I want to move the stream into the back.
So there's several things that you can do. One I already mentioned is those relaxation exercises, cast and loose exercises. Just shake your limbs. Another technique that you could use is it's an old technique called Jacob's progressive relaxation training. It pretty much means lying down and then progressively tensing all your muscles and then relaxing in a particular order. That makes you aware of the tension and then makes you release the tension. Throughout the day and during your training, you should be particularly aware of your facial tension because that takes a lot of effort and it does drain you. So be impassive. Meditation, breathing exercise from yoga, from karate, and so on. Definitely very helpful. When it comes to turning yourself on, the first thing you can do is do a proper set of morning exercises. Soviet research decades ago established that if you do a pleasant, non-exhausting series of exercises in the morning, just some sort of calisthenics, joint rotations, arm swings, whatever, you will accelerate your ability to perform at a high level by a couple hours. So you will reach that peak of performance early in the morning as opposed to waiting for it later. And later throughout the day, your ability to access that performance is going to be greater as well. Back to breathing practices, there are some special exercises in some oriental practices like karate. There's the ibuki breathing that helps you to turn yourself on, get some more power, get some more aggression. I strongly recommend one book to you. The book is called Psych by Dr. Jadbais Soto. Dr. Jadbais Soto, by his own admission, looked like an 11-year-old stamp collector, and yet he proceeded to become one of the most successful powerlifters in history. At the age of 44, after a back surgery, he squatted over 600 pounds at body weight of 132, which is absolutely amazing. And he achieved that ability largely through his job reached a point where
Actor Larry Thomas holds the name no longer, having portrayed both Son of Dane and Osama bin Laden. Thomas is white American, Russian and Romanian Jewish heritage, sports ambiguously ethnic, Islamic roles to a world most reliable. This was an entirely different sort of film. The one assigned club character named Yev Hassan, but best known as the Soup Nazi. The character, based off the real-life Ali Agana, the Persian-American owner-operator of famed New York City eatery Soup Kitchen International, made an indelible pop culture imprint with his catchphrase, "No soup for you," which Thomas claims to have improvised. The character also inspired a naming provision.
don't seem that interested. Yeah, that's just a bit. Okay, open pin a comment. Yep. So work. They said to reopen the broadcast. It's comments in the chat. Yeah, makes sense. Cool. That's pretty good.
The ability for us to spend months and months talking to survivors and telling their stories, it's because it's your generous donation. This is how it works. And it works because you, too, know that storytelling is more important than ever. Please take a minute to show your support right now. Go to donate.npr.org/. Thank you so much. Before we get started, I want to give you a heads up. We should start with episode 1. It's a lot more sense that way. Also, the series is about sexual assault, and there's some swearing. Here's one question we get asked most about the living aspects. Where is our boss, family, just parties, oh, you working on this case. People here, they're asking. It's like, this is the program. And ask them, how many years these girls have been all the child and not know what's happening? This we're just using this first name, yes, that not using this first name.
I'm trying to find the answer for the rest of my life. Really bad.
In this episode, you're going to hear from parents like Ted, because from the moment Rachel Denhollander spoke out publicly about her abuse, their lives changed too. They have seen all the comments online, how the parents are to blame, and they must have been so upset.
Yes.